Hello, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is just a normal process video for you. So today I decided to take out some of my die cuts, thinlits, however you want to call them. These particular ones are from Stampin Up. They are discontinued, but they are banners and they are succulent type flowers. And I just wanted to show you that I did a couple of these on camera for you. They were kind of a pain. I have the cuddle bug, and for some odd reason, my boards decided to not cut the first time around. I don't know why. And it's not that I'm trying to be off camera. I'm just situating them on there. I don't have that wide of a camera lens. And so, essentially, I'm just trying to get it ready. But I just kind of wanted to show you that, yes, I do things outside of just my norm on my videos. But there I am, I'm just going through it and cut out some banners, and here in just a little bit you will see that I go back through and come out with a bunch of banners. There they are, and I did do some stitching. So I cut just like a quarter, like an eighth, I think, of an inch off of each side, and I distressed the sides of it and I put it on some backing. So the paper that you see me using, it's an older Stampin' Up collection that I have that's a little bit of a fall, like a fall type layout. And I wanted to just incorporate this particular paper since it's in my stash. I'm trying to use up a lot more of my stash versus buying papers. I've been trying to use a lot of that. So you'll see here in the next good 2.5 weeks, I would say, that you'll see a lot of stash busting while I'm doing up my design team and my regular process videos, because I haven't done a regular process video for you guys in a very long time. So here I am, I'm just placing this down, and I do leave the strings and I place the banners, and you'll see here, it'll be kind of funny. You'll start to see me, I take all of my sides of my paper there and I use my ruler to distress the edges. I picked that up from Tracy Banks' Mercy Tiara, and I just love the way that looks. I think I have yet to really just leave a straight edge on a lot of my papers lately. I really like what it looks like. So I'm just backing these photos up with some paper, and I stick them in between the banners. So where I stitched the white line is where I place them in. Okay, so here I am. You'll see me start to place these down, and I'm sorry about that. I had to go change the camera around, and you may see an overlap in the voiceover, so I am super sorry about that. I didn't realize that when I started to do my voiceover, I didn't flip to make the camera look correctly while I was doing this voiceover, and also so that you guys can see the actual layout correctly instead of it being upside down. So I am placing all of these, and you will see here in just a little bit that I made a boo-boo. So all of us YouTubers do it as well. So I realized that when I started to do my layering on these pictures that I made the layering too big. So my pictures ended up being on the outside of my square, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So here I am, I placed all of these right down in there, and I thought it was good. So here I am, I'm placing it down, didn't think nothing of it, and I finished backing up this one, and you'll see it takes me just a little bit. I have this on 4-speed because this took me about an hour. So I'm in college, as I've told you guys, and I try to leave 2 days out of the week to where I just do my scrappiness, just to give myself a break from college and just from normal everyday life. There it is, see, and then I'm like, are you kidding me? So I take off the top layer, as you see there, and I take this off, and I take the bottom part of the other one off, and I should have left the top one of the other one alone and took the one that should have tucked underneath and took that off. But it's okay. It still works out perfectly. I still like the way it looks. And there we go. Now it looks great, right? You couldn't even tell that I made that boo-boo. But I did. We all do it. But I decided to film I did in 2 days, 3 days, I filmed about three or four layouts, and just to stay caught up so that I make sure that I don't have a lot of design team work, but I wanted to make sure that I had videos, and I do have our wedding anniversary coming up here at the end of March, and I counted, I have 3 videos that need to be done while I am in Charleston, South Carolina. So I'm like, oh crap. So I was like, okay, I better get some of these done. And then I, of course, wanted to give you guys some little layouts. So I'm going to let you know that I am scrapping. We're video chatting with Lisa from Pink Glitter Scrapper, I should say, sorry, over Facebook. And so you'll see every once in a while, you'll see me pull off and show off what I'm doing. So I'm rummaging through Spiegel Mom Scraps sequence mixes to find which ones work the best. And let me grab my mixes that I use. So the mixes that I used, and I think I show you them, but if I don't, I'm sorry. It's called Sprinkling Kindness, which is the yellow mix that you see there. And then Free Spirit, which is the one that's on my paper. And now the purple one that I put on top is the Painted Gardens. And I just took particular ones out of there. And I start to put down my flowers that I did my thinlits out of from my papers, the thinlits that I showed you in the beginning of the process video. And I'm just placing little dimensionals along them to stick up. Now, some people are probably looking at this and you can't see the flowers very well, and I understand that they kind of blend in, but I did not want to distress the flowers, which some people probably would. But I kind of wanted them to just be peeking here and there throughout the banners, because I wanted the banners to stick out a little bit more than the flower detail that I have. But they still work out well. In the still shots, you'll see where you can see them. But they're just supposed to peek there. They're supposed to just kind of be there and be not, and kind of just be that little bit of an accent piece to it, and not really be taking the focus off my pieces. So as you're seeing me do this, I'm going to explain a little bit about the pictures. This is one of the castle ruins, and it's in Austria. I will probably butcher the castle, but you'll see me put the thickers down, and I think it's called Ehrenberg. But again, I'm probably butchering the castle. But when we went to go to Garmisch in Germany, we decided to stop by the Highlands 175. There we go. Now I show you. I knew I showed you, but that was kind of quick that I was showing you that part there, so I'm sorry about that. But I did tell you which ones, and I'll have everything linked down below as well. And I loved to look at this castle. So when we were there, my son and my husband went across the pedestrian walkway, because I was deathly scared of heights, and my daughter found that I was scared of heights, so then she in turn was scared of heights, so she didn't walk across the pedestrian walkway either. So the two of us took these pictures, and we were walking around the castle ruins where the pedestrian walkway was. It's a really good history, and I love it. And I am so sorry, this rest part of this video, it didn't focus correctly, and I don't know why, and I am so sorry about it. But the rest part of this here, you will see that I'm just putting down the title and showing you where my journaling and my date stamp will go. And again, I'm sorry about that. I guess you gotta love technology sometimes. You think everything's going well and then it doesn't. So, but here I am. I'm placing down the thickers, and the thickers are from the glitter girl from Chamel line. And I hope that you like this process video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe. I am super close to having 500 subscribers, which will be a giveaway once I hit that mark. So hit that subscribe button as well. And here I am. I'm just finishing up. I am just finishing up the sequence mixes, and I'm just placing everything down, and you'll see. And here I am. I'm going off to show Lisa. And I start to show you where I want the journaling and the date stamp. And I will talk to you soon. The still shots are at the end. Bye!